Craving a crunch? Dive into homemade nutty biscotti. Join me in the kitchen today as we explore the world of crunchy, nutty biscotti. That's not just a treat for you and your family and your taste buds, but also a boost for your health. Let's turn our baking session into a wholesome journey. So grab your aprons and let's get started on this nutty adventure. Let's give it a try. Crunchy. And it's not sweet. For those Chinese, wish you Happy Chinese New Year. Gong Xi Fa Cai. Let's get started. First step, let's toast some nuts. We have 70 grams pistachio nuts, 30 grams almond nuts, 30 grams cashew nuts. We will start by heating up a frying pan over low-medium heat. Once all nuts have reached a beautiful golden brown color, remove them from heat. Next, crack 2 fresh eggs into a mixing bowl. It's around 75 gram egg mixture that we will need. Lightly beaten the eggs. In a separate bowl, input 80 gram caster sugar and pour the egg mixture. Beat the eggs and sugar until it well combined and fluffy. Biscotti, also known as cantucci in Italy, hail from the beautiful country of Italy. Their story dates back centuries, starting in the city of Prato. The word biscotti in Italian means twice baked. This clever technique allows for longer storage without compromising taste or texture. Brilliant, isn't it? With the emergence of coffee culture in Italy, biscotti became the go-to accompaniment to a delicious cup of espresso. That's why this is my favorite biscotti cookies matched with my delicious cup of coffee every morning. This is a mini history and background of biscotti. Now, let's go back to our egg mixture. At this stage, you should see your egg mixture with the sugar should be foamy and fluffy, like pale yellow color. It takes approximately a few minutes to do that. In a separate bowl, you should have around 200 grams low-protein flour plus half a teaspoon baking powder, as well as a pinch of salt. Gradually add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, stirring until a dough forms. Don't rush. Bit by bit of the dry ingredients incorporated into the egg mixture. If you do not have low-protein flour at home, what you can do is to substitute using by 20 grams corn flour or any cornstarch, wheat starch, potato starch with 180 grams blend flour. That is your low-protein flour that you can make at home. At this stage, you should see that your batter should come together. Next, clear our workbench and sprinkle a little bit plain flour. Fold in our toasted nuts into the batter until evenly distributed throughout the biscotti dough. Your dough will appear a little bit sticky. Don't afraid, just use a little bit blend flour to remove the stickiness and roll into a ball shape. If you like your biscotti texture nuts to be a little bit smaller, you can also chop the nuts before you mix it into the dough. Divide the dough in half and shape each portion into a log shape. roughly 12 inches long and 2 inches wide. Place the logs on the prepared baking sheet, leaving space between them. In the meanwhile, preheat your oven to 170 Celsius and line a baking sheet with parchment paper on the tray. Bake for 25 minutes or until the logs are firm to the touch and lightly golden. Allow the logs to cool for about a few minutes. Then transfer them to a cutting board. Use a sharp knife to slice the logs diagonally into half-inch thick biscotti. Arrange the biscotti back on the baking sheet. Cut sides down. And bake for an additional 20 minutes at 150 Celsius until they become crispy and golden brown. Cool completely before serving. Enjoy your nutty biscotti with a cup of coffee or tea. And there you have it. Your homemade nutty biscotti is ready to be enjoyed. These crunchy treats are perfect for dipping into coffee, tea, or even a glass of milk. So what are you waiting for? Grab your apron, preheat the oven, and let's get baking. Follow this foolproof homemade nutty biscotti recipe and prepare to amaze your taste buds with the ultimate crunch and flavor explosion. Check out my other baking recipes in the description links below. Thanks for watching. I hope you give it a try and let me know how it turned out in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more delicious recipes like this. Until next time, happy baking!